time to wax poetic. I'm chilling with Bubba. This dude. Upside down right now, probably. Come on, Bubba, leave it. Bubba, with me. Stay with me, bro. Can't have some unexpected deviation when we're moving on this thing. Not trying to force compliance, but I am encouraging you to give me some warning if you want to stop and deviate from the course. All right, boy? All right. So we had a chance to go pee and poo. You want pee? You haven't went poo yet. Good boy, Bubba. Got Bubba belly, and a Bubba dog, and a Bubba feet, and Bubba board. Excuse me. Good boy, Bubba. Good boy. Good boy. That one sole little piece. Oh, good. Community information. Hopefully they let that stay on the board. I'm recently troubled by the apparent policing of freedom of speech and sharing information in public places by painting over someone's message on a wall that didn't contain any profanity, and they didn't have budgeted to paint the whole wall and the building. They just wanted to cover up and silence somebody who took the time to put something on the wall. And now the wall looks ugly because they didn't use the right color paint. They didn't paint the whole wall, they just painted a little square. And to me, that's indicative of a problem. Our local government and our DPW and our parks people and our coaches and parents and people who, Boy Scouts or volunteer groups or whoever might be involved with upkeeping public places and public parks, they're spending money to take away someone's artistic expression, and they're not adding value, they're making it worse. Jumping off. And I just didn't have time to navigate this little bump here, so I just kind of announced to the dog I was jumping off. He stopped, didn't get injured. No, I didn't get injured, we're all good. But I'd rather jump off intentionally than to try to ride up this thing when I'm doing a video and like not really be fully prepared for it, and have the board kick out and me fall down or the dog get hurt or etc. So sorry for the drama, but Bubba's being really good with that. Oh wow, I got some tar, some goop. What is that? How do I get that off my board? Take a stick. Wow. Bubble gum maybe? That was pretty sticky. All right. Tar. Okay, so now I'm up here. I'm gonna ride some more. Check in with Bubba. How's your tongue? What shape is it? You're panting. We're gonna go to your dog dish. We're not gonna, I gotta clip your nails again, buddy. We're gonna go to your bowl, okay? And get you some water. We'll let you cool down before you get some water, let you lay down on the ground. Cool down for a little bit, then have some water. What's this back here? Let's see, maybe we can pick up. What? So is this a dog bag? It's not our dog bag. Maybe we can use it though. I'm thinking we can. Yeah, it seems just like a spare, unused, clean, excuse me, dog poop bag. Jump up. All right, let's resume. Back along our way. You good, Bubba? You need to go potty? You need to get anything out before we move some more? I want you to be comfortable. I want us to move along together. Follow me. So, you guys hear about the project where they're giving some land back and bringing some indigenous sheep and goat herders and indigenous people working with their canines to occupy and work the trail adjacent areas, and they're training the goats and sheep and the dogs to reinforce the goats and sheep to eat the invasive species and to not eat the natural species, native species. Did you guys hear about that? It's pretty cool. Ooh, let's go. Did you guys hear about the big statue of Francis Asbury, the abolitionist, Methodist dude, in front of Drew University campus? He resisted slavery at a time when our town folks were choosing the name of a former slave owner to rename the town. I'd love to be a goat herder here for a summer. 4, 5, 6 goats, a dog or two, either here or at True Forest or Memorial Park area around the dog park and the community pool, or MRC trails. Pollinator garden area. Problem is the goats and sheep, right? They just eat anything. They don't care. But if you get the dogs that know and can smell, and I mean the sheep and goats know too, they can tell the different plants apart and can encourage eating of one plant and discourage the eating of another, then you can have some sheep with learned abilities and passed on genetics that eat and focus and target the invasive species. And you can get dogs out of the shelter and put them to work, give them a purpose. And you can honor the ancestral inhabitants of this land. And you can honor diversity and globalism. And you don't have to, just as nobody's legal on stolen land, there's no such thing as invasive species. And we're all invasive species, right? We're all from Africa. We all went over the globe and invaded. So we're an invasive species, and yet we get a call out spotted lanternfly and Japanese knotweed and other things. Got some kids coming by. Let's stop. We'll jump off. Make space and keep everyone safe. First order of concern is Bubba. Bubba, short leash, no lunging at anybody. Now we got that taken care of. Second order of business is no running anyone over. Come on, let's go, Bubba. Let's go. Come on. Hi. Hi, excuse us. Can we come by? Can we share with you?
Here.
We'll come on this side.
Delaney.
Thanks, Delaney. Have fun, guys. Come on, Bubba. All right, Bubba, you ready? All right. Let's go. So, I don't know about the whole megaphone bullhorn thing with 4 or 5 kids. A little wild, a little bit enthusiastic, I guess, but you know, it's summer camp, whatever. Technology, accommodation, amplification of the voice. Really? That's, come on. Amplified voice in a nature preserve? Come on, y'all. I mean, the whole idea of kindergarten in the woods so you can make noise and stuff, I guess, right? Is also to teach kids to respect nature and realize they don't have to have this technology and gadgets and sirens and loudspeakers, that they can just come out into the woods and observe and be quiet and not make themselves the center of the show, but let the woods and nature and the wildlife be the focal point. We're kind of getting it wrong here, in my opinion, but you can say the same thing about me. The point of coming in the woods is to walk, not ride some electronic gizmo, record and use AI. And touche, you got me. So to each their own. It's a shared space, it's a shared place. Them doing that doesn't mean I can't do what I'm doing, and me doing what I'm doing doesn't mean they can't do what they're doing. We can share. It's okay. And yeah, I think people not getting killed by cars is more important for us to focus on than people making noise in the woods, in my opinion. But I said, to each their own. It doesn't have to be either or, it can be and both. So if anything I said here sparks curiosity in you and makes you be a better person, a better version of yourself, or make your community a little bit better, or even just to discuss what that better might look like, discuss observation versus action, reaction, acceptance versus radical resistance, healing, resting versus fighting. Reach out to sitstayheal.dog or temple of the .dog and or live it right at gmail.com with periods between live, it, and right. So 2 periods. Live, period, it, period, right at gmail.com. Ooh. Yeah, a little bit extra. Unfortunately, noise pollution, right? So, love you. I should go tell that counselor to give the megaphone to the kid that's struggling to speak or be confident, and let them feel how it sounds to have their voice amplified, and use it as kind of a distress tolerance or therapeutic type of thing, not just as a way for them to submit and be quiet and listen to the person with the loudest voice. What you gonna do?